I've told you all before on this channel that Miracle and Khosi are very, very smart. Yes, we've talked about how Khosi has been using Yemi as a pawn in a game. Now, Miracle is no exception to that formula to make his own game work for him. We've talked about how Miracle came into the house and saw all the shenanigan that was going on between Khosi and Yemi, and then decided to make Yemi his target, his game in the house. Hence the reason we know for a fact that as long as BBTitans is still going on as a show, Miracle and Yemi will never make peace. And even if they make peace, it will not be genuine until the show is over. And that's if they decide to make peace after the show. Yes, and that is because Yemi is Miracle's game. So we saw how this whole formula played out last night, where Khosi was doing whatever she was doing with Thabang and Miracle simply to make Yemi jealous. Ladies and gentlemen, it caused some kind of stir in Santon, that's the bedroom upstairs, to the point that almost every member of that room were involved in the drama of last night. And Khosi kept on acting naive, like she did not know what she was doing. So we're going to get into this video. We're going to talk about it. And of course, as usual, I will share with you my own frank opinion, especially about Yemi's reaction. Did I fancy how Yemi handled the whole situation? Did I fancy how restless Yemi was? But we're going to find out on this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. And I want to apologize to all of you that this video is not really coming earlier. I needed to really purge my soul of all the emotions I was feeling, hence the reason I put up the first video I did before this one. So yeah, we're gonna get into this video now, right? And I also urge you all to please go ahead and share with me your thoughts about the event of last night from the Titans mansion. And you're all especially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. You are all especially welcome back again, all right? Now, quickly, let's proceed into the conversation of this video. So last night, Khosi had gone to bed. She had tried sleeping, but she had not been able to sleep, and then she had proceeded to the dressing room area to have a conversation with Thabang. Now, Miracle, as usual, had decided to play the third wheel in that conversation by joining them, right? Now, of course, we know that this is something that Miracle does all the time. Whenever he finds Khosi and Thabang having their private conversation, he's always ensuring that he inserts himself in that mix just to make them uncomfortable, typical of Miracle's fashion, of poking housemates directly and indirectly. Now, Yemi had kind of got a hint that that was what was happening in the dressing area and had sent Kanaga Jr., to go and monitor what was happening there and then come back and give him situational report. Kanaga Jr. had gone to the dressing room and had joined the conversation. Nelisa, of course, in trying to protect her own interest, which is Thabang in that mix, had gone ahead to, hover around just to see what's happening, more like to spy on what they were doing. And then after getting the information she wanted, she had rushed back upstairs, to inform Yemi that, oh, this Khosi, Thabang, Miracle, they're having a conversation. And Yemi tried to play cool by saying that, oh, he sent Kanaga Jr. there, that he's expecting Kanaga to come back with feedback. Now, Khosi, Thabang, Miracle, whilst they were having that conversation, they kind of closed the door, making it more suspicious, about what the nature or the content of their conversation was all about. Now, Yemi was already restless where he was. Yemi was upstairs, as usual, was very, very restless, even though he was trying to control himself. He stayed in his bed, and Kanaga Jr., he was kind of hinting Kanaga to come upstairs. Kanaga went to him, and they talked, and Kanaga gave him feedback that, oh, they're just having an innocent conversation, nothing really that deep. Although it was actually Khosi and Thabang that were having conversations initially before Miracle joined them. And that was when Yemi started explaining what had actually happened, between him and Khosi earlier in the day.
We're having a conversation about something she said that I did, right? And I was trying to explain everything. She was like, oh, I want to talk about it. I was asking her, why don't you want to talk about it? The next thing she just stood up and she walked away.
Now, according to him, Khosi had actually upset him. That Khosi has this very, very annoying habit of whenever they're having a conversation, maybe it's almost going to be an argument, she would just walk out on the conversation. And as at yesterday, she did that display, you know, of disrespect in front of Miracle. Miracle was actually watching them as usual, because whenever they're having a conversation, Miracle is just going to outrightly be staring at them in a rude way, as if he was trying to eavesdrop on the conversation. And Khosi had done that, knowing fully well that Yemi had, you know, warned her about it several times, that it was actually disrespectful. And she had done it. And then Miracle had started laughing in a very, very, you know, petty manner. And that had really got into him. Now, according to Yemi, Khosi was fully aware that she had offended him. And instead of apologizing, she was just looking for a way to get them to cuddle as usual at night. And he had refused to play ball with her. For him, she had to apologize first for them to move on from it. You know, it's not every time that she does something that she would just use her feminine tactics, you know, to get past it, instead of outrightly apologizing for it. So she had tried to sleep, she had been restless, and then probably trying to get his attention, she had gotten off the bed and had gone into the dressing room where she had started having conversations with those people. Here's the most ridiculous part. The same Miracle that Khosi was going to go and form bond with, you know, going to go and have conversations with, was the same Miracle that she had had a heated argument with yesterday afternoon. They had quarreled and quarreled, guys, and it was just so annoyingly petty. You know, Khosi overreacting at everything that Miracle does. Miracle's constant poking of Khosi. I mean, both of them, they were just like a cat and a dog yesterday afternoon. Miracle acting like he did not know what he was doing to Khosi to upset her, to provoke her. Khosi, of course, not backing down and not accepting all of Miracle's nonsense and his claim of innocence. And so, watching her, you know, comfortably, you know, having conversations with both Miracle and Thabang last night, and even making jest of Yemi, it just went to prove all over again what we have established on this channel about Khosi's game with Yemi, that Khosi enjoys provoking Yemi. Khosi enjoys playing mind games on Yemi, on a bit to, you know, keep him on his toes, create drama, of course, and create highlights for herself. You know, she was obviously seeking a reaction from Yemi last night. So Yemi could not take the pressure anymore, and so he decided to go and see for himself what was going on between Khosi and the men that he does not really trust in the house. So he went there. Kanaga Jr., you know, offered support and went with him. Now, they made as if they wanted to do things in the dressing room. Yemi made as if he wanted to use the bathroom, and they were just hovering around. And Khosi took that as a cue to leave. Yemi and, you know, Yemi left. Kanaga left as well. And then Khosi closed the door and they started laughing. They started making jest of Yemi.
When is his birthday?
I think in 2 weeks.
On the 20th.
You've dated women way older than that.
Yeah, that's different though.
That's not different.
This is giving sugar daddy.
Miracle had a field time, you know, making all manner of, you know, bitter jokes against Yemi. Yemi's birthday is coming up in 2 weeks' time, and the housemates obviously are going to be in the house, you know, to witness it. And Miracle was making a lot of mean jokes, you know, at Yemi, about Yemi, talking about, oh, the thing going on between Yemi and Khosi, it's more like a sugar daddy and a young girl. And I'm wondering, like, I don't understand, how old is Khosi again? And how old is Yemi? Just a difference of 5 years gap. And Thabang that was there laughing. I'm like, bro, you are also guilty of whatever you people are laughing about. You're 21 and Khosi is 25, going on 26. So what are people laughing about? So it was just very disgusting at that point in time. And as I've said before on this channel, that the thing with Miracle is sometimes you can't love him less and sometimes you can't hate him more. The guy is just a pain, you know, in the ass. It's just that one piece of this Big Brother Titans season that sometimes you hate him, sometimes you like him, sometimes you want him out of the house, and sometimes you just want him there to create more drama. And that's exactly what he is doing. But talking about morally, I just feel like Miracle is twisted up in his head. And jealousy, pettiness, whatever, will never make him see beyond, you know, Yemi as a competition in that house. And then I was also looking at Khosi and I was wondering, like, okay, what is it about Khosi that these guys are actually fighting about? And then I thought again, okay, maybe, just maybe because she knows how to create controversy, maybe because she knows how to create drama. And these guys, they know that that kind of drama is the kind of, drama that creates highlights for housemates on a show like Big Brother. So definitely, just like fly, just like moth is attracted to fire, they will go towards it, They want to align themselves with her just so that they can get a bit of the spotlight. And that's exactly what is going on. And therefore, Yemi, I was really pissed at how restless he was, because this guy kept on saying yesterday, to Kanaga and Tati, because Tati even went downstairs at some point to go and help spy on Khosi. I'm like, what is all this drama all over a woman that obviously does not want to be with you alone? She wants to be with different people in the house. So why are you killing yourself over Khosi? But then on the flip side, the same thing I explained earlier, that Yemi is fully aware that he doesn't really have game in the house. He's fully aware that his strategy in the house revolves around Khosi. His strategy is destroyed. Ever since he stopped his flirting game with Blue Aiva, he's lost. He has lost his game. And so the only person in that house that continuously makes him relevant is Khosi, and this dude is fully aware. And that's why he would allow Khosi to play with anybody, to do whatever shenanigans she wants to do with Thabang, do whatever, disrespect him as well, just as he had been disrespecting her before in the first few weeks of the show, just so that he can save his game. And you ask me, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong in a housemate trying to secure their game, right? Secure their position in the house and not get evicted, right? But then when I listen to Yemi complain and make statements like, oh, I've told her if she wants to go and be with Thabang, she should go and be with Thabang, I just look at him and I say, Agbaya. Agbaya. Shameless. Shameless, Yemi. And then when I look at Miracle is annoying sometimes. I look at him, I'm just like, guy, just shift. And then I look at Thabang and I'm like, wow, what a man. What a 21-year-old. Playing on everybody's emotions, acting naive, acting like he doesn't know what he's doing. And then I look at Khosi and I'm like, wow, what a woman. What a woman. Because it's not going to be the end of me on this show. But guys, those are just my thoughts. I would love to know what you think about last night's event in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.